The universe responds to courage. Doors open for people who act. Miracles.
Peace of love, 561. We live, man. Live in the AM, man. Live in the AM, man. What we got going on this morning is so much to talk about, so much to understand, so much to learn. Yes, man. So much going on, man. You know, so much to give, man. Always a lot to give, man. Are you gonna be the one to receive it though? God is good, man, every day, man. God is good every day, man. All praises to the Most High God. That's right, the number one creator of everything, man. You gotta give us, you gotta give the praises to the number one God, man. It's only one God and one way. I don't know how y'all trying to get there, man, but it's only one God and one way. I don't know how y'all trying to get there, man, but it's only one God and one way, man. No matter distractions, what's going on in the flesh, the spirit remains strong forever. Yeah, man. Peace and love, Fastest one be live right now. Top of the morning, you know, get up, handle your business, say your prayers, show your love. You know what I'm saying? Give you direction, man. Give you understanding. Don't get up and give nobody no problems. Don't y'all get up and be mad. Don't you get up and be cussing nobody out. Don't you get up and say something messed up yesterday. Don't you get up because don't you get up saying somebody late for something, man. If you is you late, if you ain't late, man, don't worry about nothing. If you late, get on your own ass. If you ain't eat breakfast, eat your own breakfast, man. I had to learn, man. I had to learn, man. You know, you get a position that you think that you know what I'm saying, you can run other people's life, man, and you can't. I'm sorry, man. I had to learn the hard way, man. I had to learn the most craziest, hardest way is being right here and being voided, man. You know what I'm saying? And the shit'll fuck you up, dog. The shit'll fuck you up, dog. It'll fuck you up bad, dog, when you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you could solve a math problem and you could teach 50 people how to solve it. But you could do that shit 50 days, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to class that next day and you still gotta teach somebody how to solve the problem, bro. It's life, dog. It's life being voided right in your face when you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got a gift that nobody don't got and you can help people, but then the people don't want your help. I don't give a fuck if you got money. I don't give a fuck if you look good. Man, listen, man. When God is in control and you can see it, don't fight against it, man. I don't care who it is, man. I don't care if it's your mother, sister, cousin, brother. When God is in control of something that you feel like it's your position to help, man, you can't do nothing about it, bro. You already lost that battle, bro. You already lost that battle, bro. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how perfect you talk. I don't care what degree you got. I was man, when God got control of a situation, brother, cousin, friend, man, you can't do nothing about it, bro. And you'll be standing back in your head like, dang, man, the situation like so easy to handle, but the person that's in it can't figure it out. Like, damn, dog, like it can't be that hard to understand how to understand, but it do, bro. It do. It do, bro. It be that hard, bro. I'm a living testimony, bro. See it right in my face every single day when you can tell a person, man, listen, man, all you gotta do is just try this right here and it's gonna help your life. You can see it. A lot of people can sit back and have a remedy for a lot of other situations, but you know, when God is in control of their life or the situation, I don't give a fuck what you got in you or how you feel like you can solve that next person's problems. Man, it's all on God's timing, man. And that's a fact, man. Everybody's life already predestined, dog. You know, it's hard, dog. I'm telling you, man. A living testimony of knowing I could solve that problem faster than this person over here, and I told them how to do it. They still took 2 hours to solve it, bro. Like, damn, man. Fuck, man. You be wanting, you know what I'm saying? You be wanting to help people so bad, but you gotta understand it ain't up to you. It ain't up to you. It ain't on your timing. It's on God's timing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about because you think you smarter than somebody else that you can help somebody, man. Listen, man, maybe they don't need your help. God's the only person God is the only situation that can help that situation, not no human being, bro. Why you think stuff repeat itself? because that's what it takes sometimes for people to learn, bro. When God ain't ready for you to learn something or open your eyes at something, man, that's just gonna be your struggle in your life until you overcome it. You see what I'm saying? And it's life, bro. It's hard, but it is, bro. Greetings, good morning, man. You shut up. You shut up. You shut up. Good morning. What's happening? So I shut up. That's how you get somebody to laugh in the morning, huh? That what's up. How you feeling this morning? Huh? How you feeling this morning, man? Come on, shut up. I'm chilling, man. I'm just chilling, man. On my mission this morning. I hope you on your mission. I'm on my mission, man, you know. My mission to accomplish, you know. I'm on my mission to accomplish, man. And once I accomplish my mission, I'm going on me another mission. You know, it's uptown, up. Uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown, uptown, downtown. It's up now, man. When you up, you gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't got but 24, baby. You know what I mean? If you go past your 24 and you can overlap that, trust me, your body gonna be fatigued. And when your body shut down, you're gonna sleep for a 24. So then you're gonna be down, not up. I'm chilling, man. I'm listening to at True Coats right quick. Hold up. Let me give you something.
It's alignment. When you value yourself, you begin to attract people, situations,
knowledge, man. Eat.
And breakthroughs that match
open
that
your mouth.
value.
Open your mouth right quick.
Of
open your mouth and open your stomach right quick. I'm finna feed you something. All right? Here you go. Eat up.
Who has to live with every decision you make. Everyone else is temporary. Some will cheer for you. Some will criticize you. Some will misunderstand you. But at the end of the day, you go to bed with yourself. You wake up with yourself. You live inside your own mind, your own heart, your own body. So if you're not fighting for your will, people can support you, yes. People can encourage you, yes. People can guide you, yes. But no one, and I mean no one, can fight your battles for you. And you have battles, you have wounds. You have dreams that keep you awake at night. You have potential that scares you because you know you were made for more. You have a destiny that is bigger than your excuses. You have a purpose that refuses to die inside you. You think you're tired because life is heavy, and that's true. But part of the exhaustion you feel is because you've been carrying yourself like a burden instead of a blessing. You are not a burden. You are a possibility. You are a story in progress. You are a future miracle. But you must fight for yourself long enough to see that miracle unfold. Let me ask you something. If you saw a child struggling, falling, doubting themselves, would you tell them to quit? Would you tell them? You'll never make it. Give up now. Of course not. You would encourage them. You would lift them. You would remind them they are capable. You would guide them back on their feet. So why don't you talk to yourself with that same compassion? Some of you have been treating yourselves with less kindness than you give strangers. You've been cheering for everyone except the one person who needs your voice the most, you. Hear me, you deserve to be fought for. You deserve to be chosen. You deserve to be prioritized. You deserve to heal. You deserve to grow. You deserve to win. But you must choose yourself first. You must decide that you matter. You must decide that your story is not over. You must decide that your life still has chapters waiting to be written. Don't quit on yourself, because the world needs what you carry. There is someone out there who will be inspired because you didn't give up. There is someone who will find their strength because they watched you rise. There is someone who will believe in possibility because they saw you refuse to quit. You don't just fight for you. You fight for everyone connected to your purpose. And trust me, they need you. So stand tall, breathe deep, and remind yourself, I am worth fighting for. Not just sometimes, not just on the good days, but every single day. There is a moment in every journey when quitting feels easier than continuing. Not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because growth demands energy, courage, and persistence that most people never learn how to sustain. But hear me when I say this, the fight is not meant to break you. The fight is meant to build you. People often look at those who succeed and think they were destined, talented, lucky, or chosen. They don't realize that behind every success story, there is a private war nobody saw, a war with doubt, a war with fatigue, a war with failure, a war with old habits, a war with external noise and internal fear, a war with circumstances that screamed, give up now. But they stayed. They stayed in the fight when quitting was easier. They stayed when progress was slow. They stayed when results didn't show. They stayed when support was gone. They stayed when life didn't make sense. And that decision to stay is the difference between those who dream and those who live their dreams. I want you to understand something deeply. Success is not a matter of speed. Success is a matter of stamina. Anybody can be motivated for a moment. Anybody can start something with excitement. Anybody can talk big when the sun is shining. But it takes a different kind of power to keep going when the motivation fades. When the obstacles grow, when the answers don't come quickly, when the path feels lonely, when your mind is tired, when your heart is heavy, when your body is exhausted. It takes a warrior to stay in the fight. And you are that warrior, even if you don't feel like one right now. Let me tell you a truth people don't talk about. You don't need to feel strong to be strong. You don't need to feel courageous to act courageously. You don't need to feel ready to take the next step. The strength you need appears mid-step. The courage you seek emerges mid-fight. The clarity you want comes mid-movement. Not before you begin, but while you continue. People often ask me, Les, how do I stay strong? I tell them, you don't stay strong. You grow strong. Strength is not something you hold. Strength is something you build through consistency, through adversity, through showing up again and again and again. Every day you continue. Even when you're tired, you are building strength. Every day you choose to rise. Even when you feel low, you are building resilience. Every day you take a step, even a small one, you are building momentum. And momentum is powerful. Momentum can turn a hopeless season into a breakthrough one. Momentum can turn fear into confidence. Momentum can turn confusion into clarity. Momentum can turn pressure into progress. But momentum only comes to those who stay in the fight long enough to earn it. You cannot quit on yourself now. Not after everything you've survived. Not after the miles you've already walked. Not after the nights you've cried and kept going anyway. Not after the storms that tried to drown you. Not after the battles that tried to break you. Not after the pain that tried to silence you. You came too far to only come this far. Listen, some seasons aren't meant to give you victory. They're meant to give you endurance. Some seasons aren't meant to reward you. They're meant to strengthen you. Some seasons aren't meant to make sense. They're meant to make you grow. You can have every reason to quit and still choose to stay. You can have every excuse and still choose to push. You can have every doubt and still choose to rise. That's what champions do. Champions are not the people who never fall. They are the people who never stay down. Champions are not the people who never struggle. They are the people who refuse to let struggle define them. Champions are not the people who always win. They are the people who keep fighting until they win. And you are in the middle of becoming a champion. So stay in the fight. Stay with your dream. Stay with your growth. Stay with your purpose. Stay with your calling. Stay with the version of you that you're trying to become. You may be tired, but you are not done. You may be wounded, but you are still worthy. You may be uncertain, but you are not lost. You may be scared, but you are still moving. You may be hurting, but you are still here. And as long as you are here, as long as there is breath in your body, your story is still unfolding. Stay in the fight long enough to see the victory you've been praying for. Stay in the fight long enough to meet the version of you that doesn't give up. Stay in the fight long enough to realize that you are always stronger than you believed. Because your breakthrough is not behind you. It's ahead of you. But you must not quit on yourself before you reach it. There is a version of you that your future is waiting for. A stronger you, a wiser you, a more disciplined, more focused, more committed, more courageous you. But here's the truth. Most people never face your future cannot arrive until you become the person who can handle it. The goals you want, the life you dream about, the opportunities you pray for, the success you imagine, all of them require a different version of you than the one is standing here right now. This is why quitting on yourself is so dangerous. When you quit, you are not just walking away from the process. You are walking away from the version of you that would have transformed your entire life. You are walking away from the strength you haven't built yet, the wisdom you haven't gained yet, the opportunities that were assigned to your growth, not your comfort. Let me tell you something. Your future is not waiting for you at the finish line. It's waiting for you in the transformation. You cannot skip the becoming. You cannot skip the shaping. You cannot skip the stretching. You cannot skip the hard nights, the lonely days, the moments when everything inside you says, turn back. Everything you want requires you to evolve, and evolution is not a painless process. Think about a caterpillar. It doesn't become a butterfly by wishing for wings. It becomes a butterfly by submitting to a process of transformation. A process that requires isolation, discomfort, and the complete breaking down of everything it used to be. For a moment, it looks like nothing is happening, but everything is happening. And the same is true for you. Some of you are in your cocoon season right now. You think you're stuck. You think you're forgotten. You think you're being held back. But what's really happening is that you are becoming someone your future can trust. You cannot carry old habits into a new destiny. You cannot carry old fears into a new level. You cannot carry old excuses into a new opportunity. You cannot carry old insecurities into new rooms. Your future demands a stronger you, and the person you are becoming is being built in the very season you're trying to escape. When you say, I'm exhausted, your future says, good, you're building endurance. When you say, I don't understand why this is happening, your future says, because there's a lesson here that your next chapter depends on. When you say, I'm alone, your future says, because I'm removing the noise so you can hear your calling. When you say, I'm breaking, your future says, no, you are breaking open. When you say, I want to quit, your future says, not yet, I'm not done shaping you. You must understand your future self is calling you forward, but only your present self can make the journey. Every day that you refuse to quit, you take one step closer to the person you are destined to become. But every time you consider quitting, remind yourself, the life you want will not come to the version of you that gives up. It will come to the version of you that grows up. Let me ask you something. Can the person you are right now carry the life you are asking for? Can your discipline carry it? Can your mindset carry it? Can your habits carry it? Can your patience carry it? Can your consistency carry it? Can your self-worth carry it? If the answer is no, don't panic, evolve. This is not about shaming where you are, it's about awakening who you can become. When life pushes you, it is pushing you forward, not back. When life stretches you, it is stretching your capacity. When life challenges you, it is challenging your limitations. When life tests you, it is testing your readiness. Some blessings are too heavy for who you are now, but not too heavy for who you are becoming. Growth is the bridge between your present and your potential. And that bridge is built through every choice you make today. Every small decision either takes you closer to your future or ties you to your past. So don't quit on yourself, not because the path is easy, but because the future is worth it. Not because you have all the answers, but because you are becoming the person who will. Not because you feel ready, but because readiness is created through commitment. The world is waiting for the version of you that only consistency can create. And that version of you is closer than you think. There is a moment, a defining moment, in every person's life when everything finally makes sense. When the sleepless nights, the heartbreaks, the setbacks, The failures, the doubts, the disappointments, the detours all reveal their purpose. When you finally realize that nothing you went through was wasted, that every struggle was a brick laid on the path leading to your destiny. But that moment only comes to those who refuse to quit. Your destiny is not something small, something average, something ordinary. No, your destiny is extraordinary, it is powerful, it is layered, it is meaningful, and it is waiting for you on the other side of endurance. People often think destiny is a straight line, a path running smoothly from where they are to where they want to be. But destiny is rarely straight.
Peace and love, 561. We live right now, man. Just giving y'all some daily morning food. I feel like that's enough for y'all. Y'all should be already a little tad bit full. And all I can do is just try to give y'all something, man. That's it, man. I'm here to give. I ain't here to take, man. With that being said, I wish you guys have a great day. Stay safe and give love.